Dead. Testing, dead. Dead, dead. Testing. 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 Had. Okay. Ready? Oh. Live from Pontiac Township High School, it's time for high school basketball on the Eye in Central Illinois, part of the Casson Media High School Sports Network, presented by Brandt Professional Agriculture and the Bank of Pontiac. In-game sponsors include Bob and Ringo's Grill and Smokehouse, Graymont Co-op, RE Dynamics Real Estate, Driscoll Motors, Lion Sullivan Realty, Marlin Isles, Your Country Financial Agent, Cypress Creek Renewables, Andy Bowman, your DeKalb dealer, Greg Kurtenball, your State Farm Insurance rep, the State Bank of Graymont, Pfaff Tire and Auto, Streeter Owenized Credit Union, Kelly Electric, DPI Plumbing, Heating and Cooling, Stoller International, Victory Lanes and Slammers Grill in Dwight, GHX by Golden Harvest, Kate Hill, your local dealer, Brandt Professional Agriculture, the Bank of Pontiac, and the Friends of the Indians include Milford Hunter at the Potter Agency, JMSA Trucking, M&S Dairy, and the Mackeson Dairy Farm just outside of Pontiac. All right, a pleasant good evening, everybody. It's time to get back to high school basketball. The holiday tournament is done. The holiday season is done, and that means conference basketball time in Illini Prairie opener for the Indians as they play host to the Saints of Central Catholic. Along with Mark Meyer, he'll join us for play-by-play in a moment. Jake Green is going to join us right now. Tim Scott reporting here from the high school. And for the Pontiac Indians, they come in at 7-8, Jake. And little by little, they're getting healthier. That's the best news and the biggest news coming out of the holiday tournament and into tonight's action.
Well, I tell you what, Tim, tonight, the big news, if you will, Michael Kuska is back with us here tonight. Coming off the injury. I don't believe he is starting, however, expected to see quality minutes here this evening. So look for that out of Michael Kuska. I got the chance to talk to Coach Kelly just a little bit ago, and here earlier during practice. And Tim, I think we should see what Matt Kelly has to say.
All right, before we do that, a reminder, for over 70 years, Brandt's been helping growers achieve better results. They bring the very best seed, crop protection, nutrient solutions to the farm. Through research, innovation, they help Central Illinois growers implement new practices that improve crop yield and quality. Brandt Professional Agriculture. And if life's too busy for banking needs, then check out Bank of Pontiac's mobile banking app. It's convenient, secure, easy to use, and you have easy access to ATM locations, checking account balance, transfer of funds from your accounts, pay bill, deposit checks, all 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Learn more at thebankofpontiac.com. Bank of Pontiac, member FDIC. All right, Jake, let's hear what Coach Kelly had to say.
Coming into town.
Oh, we're...
All right, I'm here with Coach Matt Kelly once again, and Coach, tonight starts conference play, and it's your alma mater, Central Catholic, coming into town.
Oh, we're looking forward to it. It's going to be fun. It's always a fun game when we get together with Central. It's always exciting. So I think our guys are ready to go tonight.
What are the keys to the game here tonight? I know a physical ball club there Central Catholic has. What's your keys to the game?
Yeah, I think just coming out and playing our game, keeping our composure. Obviously, it'll be a very fun environment, to say the least. So I think as long as we keep our heads and and just play the game that we're capable of playing and doing the things that we do well, we'll be all right.
All right, conference play starts tonight. We'll see here in just a few minutes what the Indians can do against the Saints. You just heard from Jake Green and Matt Kelly right here on the Ion Central Illinois pregame show, all a part of the Casson Media Network. We will go now back live to Pontiac, where Mark Meyer, Tim Scott, Jake Green, and Ben Meyer are ready to give you tonight's coverage between the visiting Bloomington Central Catholic Saints and your Pontiac Indians. Thank you for watching and enjoy the show.
All right, thank you very much, Jake, and we'll see how this one works out. Central Catholic a year ago got to the Final Four and were second in state, and of course, the Indians ran into them at sectional or Elite 8 time down in Springfield and lost to them, and that's how the Indian season ended, in an Elite 8 loss. That's the last time they have played. Things have changed. The Saints, they are minus their star player Inserta. He transferred out, went to Florida for a prep school engagement, and they come in at only 8-7. And there's no doubt the Indians have played a much tougher schedule than what Central Catholic has played. They're coming off a 1-2 holiday tournament experience, losing to Joliet West and to the Manual Rams. So Jake, tonight it's all about the second season, and Henry Brummel's back into the swing of things. He looked pretty good, doggone good, I thought, for sitting out for 2-3 weeks with that wrist injury. We'll see how much Michael Kustra gets to play. Little by little, it's getting better, and that's what the Indians got to shoot for, is their conference title, and it starts tonight defending the home turf.
Well, yeah, the first time since 2004 the Indians have the opportunity to get a conference title here. The last time back in the Corn Belt days in 2004. We got to see a cool little video they put together during that season as well earlier this week. But yeah, Tim, I mean, conference play starting now. The first half of the season is over. It matters, but right now you're an 0-0 and you're looking at the conference play, and what a great way to start it than Central Catholic here. And I know we have, I believe, St. Joe next week, so the conference play really picks up here into January, and Pontiac plays a lot in January. I believe 3 of the 4 Saturdays, I believe, they're on the road.
They got a total of 11 games, and we're on the road. 3 of those road games are next Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday. So it's a busy time of year, no doubt about it. Hey, a reminder, let the good times roll at Victory Lanes in Dwight. They provide complete family entertainment close to home, located at the intersection of Highway 1747. That's Victory Lanes. Great night for simply bowling, a family night out, or a great spot for a celebration. Don't forget also about Slammer's Grill, excellent food. That's all the Victory Lanes in Dwight. And help your teen or tween take their first step towards financial freedom with an early start checking from SoulQ. They can show their team's spirit with a Pontiac Indian debit card handed to them the very same day. But that's not all. They have a whole suite of checking products, and also those include fresh start checking, senior checking, and of course high yield checking. That's all. SoulQ branch today. Check it out. All checking subject to credit approval, federally insured by the NCUA. All right, let's get Mark Meyer in here. We'll get him situated, the play-by-play voice of the Indians throughout this entire campaign.
Well, and Tim, not to forget either, Reagan Krause joins us at halftime.
Right.
She talks about her journey to Stanford and everything she's done. Also, too, I'd like to give a shout-out to our friend Roy Mackison. Roy, the scorekeeper and bus driver, typically for the Indians. Roy hasn't been doing too hot. He's under the weather and actually tuning in from the hospital tonight. So we're thinking of Roy. He's been in there. He's been sick since the holiday tournament time. Just thinking of Roy and hoping for a speedy recovery with him. And I know he's watching, and yeah, he wouldn't want to miss it. So he tuned into a little bit of technology for once.
Well,
and he's tuning in.
Well, Roy, I hope you're feeling better and get back here quickly. Everyone's missing you, especially at the old scorer table. All right, let's bring in Mark Meyer. Mark, a pleasant good evening to yourself, Central Catholic and Pontiac. Need we say anything else?
I would say not. You have the head basketball coach and the former assistant with him for years. And it's going to be a lot of fun. We'll pop a trivia here in a second. $15 gift certificate, Victory Lane Slammers Grill. The Pontiac Indians won 1 game in the Pontiac Holiday Tournament. Who Pontiac beat? who the Pontiac Indians beat in the Pontiac Holiday Tournament this year? Leave it in the comments section. We'll hook you up with a $15 gift certificate. Guys, take it away.
All right now, we're going to step up and listen to our national anthem. We'll get lineups, and we'll be set to go.
Looking for new winners tonight in 2024. Good to see all the referees back saying high five and saying hello. And Jake Green, welcome, buddy. Nice job in the holiday tournament. Nice to see you.
Hey, thanks to see you too, Mark. The tournament, man, tell you what, I don't know how you guys did it for so long. 17 games was a lot, but it was fun, and man, it's a great time of the year.
No doubt about it. Saints have come to the floor first, Tim, and I tell you, second in the state last year.
Yep.
All the coaches around the state got a flight for Sutter out to IMG Academy. He's not playing for him anymore, and boy, was he good, the All-Stater, huh?
Well, one kid that is back, and we'll see them. They're only coming in at 8-7, as I mentioned in the pregame, but Hayes, the big kid inside, did a lot of damage to us in that Elite 8 loss that the Indians suffered in Springfield. It's been about 8 months ago. So we'll see. They're not as potential. Obviously, you lose Serta. That's a huge chunk out of your offense. And we'll see how they work it out in the road. Coach Welch has been around a long, long time. He knows how to coach them up.
Jake, our lineup tonight, we could see Kuska, huh?
Yeah, Mark, he's dressed tonight. Everyone's saying it tonight. And, it's intended on the schedule. Michael Kuska will see minutes tonight. He may not be fully back, but I think we're going to see Kuska get him out.
All right, looking for a new winner here in 2024. If you won in 23, let the new winners come in. Who the Pontiac Indians beat in the Pontiac Holiday Tournament, and we'll get right to you.
6'4" senior Henry Brummel.
Man, guys, what do you think about the new entrance, if you will, for the Indians? Lights are off, spotlights are going. It's almost like a Chicago Bulls game. How about that?
It really is. I'll tell you, the facilities here at the high school, first class, second to none, with everything going on, and the gym, the bleachers, everything. It's like a first-class facility, isn't it, Tim?
No doubt about it. For the Indians, no surprise with the lineup. Brummel, Weber, and Bowman. And then rounded out with the two juniors in Finney and Fenton and Riley Johnson. Hayes is the big kid for Central Catholic, the 2-4 in his back, as you can see. And we'll see how we match up with him. Hopefully much better than what we did, as I mentioned, our last exchange with him.
We will message the gift certificate to you. The winner, who did Pontiac beat in the Pontiac Holiday Tournament this year. A big win, lit it up from the three-point line that night. There is the head coach of the Pontiac Indians. He wants a new basketball already, so we're going to the locker room, I think, to get a new ball.
I think the Stripes wanted a new one, Mark.
Okay.
It looks like they were asking, hey, you got any more air in this one? And, they, I think they're going to go ahead and go to the rack and pull another one off. Doesn't appear we're going to go to our other ball. We're just going to go and pull one off the rack. And they're all good.
I had told him, hey, that's the one we used against Manual. We got to keep it in play here, right?
Well, now, hey, a technical foul assessed to the Indians here to start off.
It's automatic, yep. Couldn't make the free throw there for one more. We haven't even
I don't know what that's all about. If they didn't say for the reason why, we'll try to find an answer. But
well, it's 1-0 Central Catholic, and we haven't even played 1 second of the ball game yet.
well, I'll say this: that's not the way to start a game off. Goodness gracious!
Down 1-0. Jake Green, Tim Scott, Ben Meyer, the camera guy, the best in the business far side. We go right wing with Central Catholic. They're awfully quick. Knocked out of bounds. It'll go back to Central Catholic. Nice to have you with us tonight. Get a trivia winner around the timeout. We'll pass it along to you. Down low they go. Off the glass it won't go. And the shot taken by the Indians, too.
Yeah, Hayes had a good look right there. Just tried to use glass a little too hard.
Weber to Johnson. Down low, Bowman from 6. Bouncing no. Rebound Hayes. Here come the Saints leading 1-0 already. 7:30 opening quarter, guys.
Well, we're in man-to-man, and that's no surprise. We've been there most of the year.
Bomb to the wing from 20 and no. Indian rebound. Shovel to Brummel. Over now to Bowman. He's close to 1,000-point club, huh, there, Jake?
Yeah, I can't tell you exactly how close,
Okay.
Mark, but I know it's pretty close. That's what been sworn to secrecy, if you will.
Little sloppy, turned over, laid up and good. Right there goes Central Catholic, Tim, right to the well that time for Snurley.
Well, you called it right there, sloppy. Boy, technical to start the game off, and just an inadvertent turnover.
You know, the Indians had a technical to start the game. Sorry to interrupt you, Tim, but against Bennett, I believe 2 years ago in the holiday tournament, they started the game with a technical as well.
Usually a wrong number in the book, but I don't know. They threw the basketball out, so we'll have to find out.
I don't know if it was that or a dunk in the pregame or what it might have been.
Johnson.
We're cold.
Can't get to 3. Hayes can go to the rack. He's laying left-handed. A block on the play. Brummel has it. Tried down 3. 6:18 to go. Opening quarter. They played in the Elite 8 last year.
Maybe Weber will provide that energy right there. Gorgeous defensive work.
Bowman hesitates to the wing. Riley Johnson. Johnson driving the bounce pass over to Brummel. Indians coming off a great holiday tournament run, guys.
Right now, though, Mark, they're coming out a little flat here to start this one.
Weber right side to the baseline. Reagan Krause in halftime with Jake.
Get in
Shot
there.
up and good and a foul. When you go cold, you go hot to the All-Stater. He puts it up and through. 3-2 to score. Tribe down 1. 5-5-5 to go opening quarter, gentlemen.
Well, once in a while, the Indians, they get a little one-on-one and they don't funnel their offense through the people that need to have touches. And that would be Weber and Brummel inside. And on this trip down, they did it right.
Free throw good, locked at 3. They played in Springfield last year, if I remember right, in the Elite 8.
Yep.
5:47 to go opening quarter. Manny crossed his timeline. Tim Scott, Jake Green, Ben Meyer, and the camera crew tonight. Hayes in the lane to the block. He might have traveled, no call from 5, no, but he gets great rebounds. He lays it up and good. He's awesome on the boards. 5-3 Central Catholic, 5:28 to go opening quarter, guys.
And Indians are fortunate Weber did not get called with a foul. I thought he bumped him on the shot as well.
Fenny to Johnson, left wing. Fenny from 21 for the lead. In and out. Rebound, Brummel laid up and good. Locked at 5. 5:10 to go first quarter.
Right there underneath. Nice job of working the glass. That's what Henry can do.
Manny crossed his timeline. 5 apiece. We played 3 minutes in the opening lap. Manny hesitates the right side. Driving layup and through. 7-5 Central Catholic, Jake. 4:49 to go opening lap.
Here we go, Mark. Bowman's going to cross the timeline, looking to Weber on the right wing.
Weber has the right side to Brummel from 22. No. Off the board and out of bounds. Turned over, Tim. 4:39 to go opening quarter. 7-5 Central Catholic, Tim.
Well, if you're the Saints on the road, you're probably pretty happy with the start that you've gotten. You weathered the hometown folks. You have actually provided the punch. You didn't get punched by the Indian with some emotion.
Manny right side, one-hand rocket right to the student body section, out of bounds off an Indian with 4:24 to go opening quarter. Reagan Krause will be on with Jake at halftime, correct?
Yep, that's right.
That ball was last touched in that ricochet pass by Riley Johnson.
Good stuff tonight right here at the high school. Central Catholic, boy, fundamentally solid as you'd expect here tonight.
Brummel matched up with Hayes. Boy, breakdown defensively.
Eller laid it up and good.
Yeah, Kurt Bowman did not see the backdoor cut, and Eller got an easy one.
9-5, Central Catholic played halfway home in the opening quarter. And now the Indians throw it away to Manny. Manny crosses that timeline, right wing. They move it nice to Manny from 22 feet. Rebound, great board by Riley Johnson. Tim, here they come to try. And we throw it away, I think. Put off a Central Catholic Saint. A hand, they're going to say. It'll go back to the Indians.
A salute from Foss Tire and Auto, Pontiac's best one-time and auto care center, celebrating 25 years of selling tires and serving people in Livingston County.
Great crew. Get out, see Kevin Roney. He can fix anything. To the left of the key with Fenny.
Mark, we have been sloppy with our passing. There's no doubt about it. Nice backdoor cut there.
Mashing throws it up in the crowd, out of bounds. 3:31 to go opening quarter. We'll cool down a little bit, guys. 9-5, Central Catholic by 4. It's early, man, as Harry used to say.
Well, this team is on or it's off, and we've seen enough of it with a 7-8 record.
I've seen a great second half out of them.
That's a fourth turnover, and we're not even home through the first quarter.
Hayes down low, laid up and good. Right to the well, to the glass goes Eller. 11-5, Central Catholic, 3:10 to go opening quarter. I think they try to get you excited, Tim, and then they calm you down, see, as the game moves along.
And there's another breakdown defensively. That's happened twice.
Fenny right side, can't get the layup. Here comes Hayes. Here comes Central Catholic by 6. 2:52 to go opening lap. Driving the right side. Double team down low, knocked out of bounds. It belongs to Central Catholic. Jake?
Yeah, I tell you what, guys, we've mentioned it quite a bit, but the Indians flat and sloppy here. Like you mentioned, Tim, 4 or 5 turnovers here, and we're not even done with the first quarter.
They'll inbound the basketball with Eller to the right wing to Manny. Manny to the corner to Eller. 11-5 Central Catholic, 2:42 to go opening quarter. Eller to the block. Hayes, he's a good one. To the rack he goes, turn, twist, lays it up, and not this time. Rebound, though, back by Central Catholic. Manny, he traveled on the play. Indians down 6, Tim. 2:33 to go opening quarter.
Hayes is not fluid inside. His shots have been banging off the glass. And
he looks stronger this year.
Yeah, he looks like he's
football muscle. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't recall him. They certainly didn't go to him as much last year. He was a third or fourth, look on the offensive end as Michael Kustra's in the lineup for the first time.
Bowman from 22 and 9 line. The three-pointer's good. Drive down 3, 2:10 to go opening quarter.
And he's back. Michael Kuska, like you guys mentioned. Here we go. Starting to look a lot like it did last March.
To the right wing with the basketball. It's a big ball game when they come to town with Central Catholic. No doubt about it. Eller right to the key. Right wing, this is Hayes. Finds that baseline driving. Kick to the wing. Laid up and no! Rebound the Indians. Shot was taken by Snurley.
Great defensive work that time. Brummel shut off Hayes. Altered the shot inside.
Brummel driving. Kick to Bowman again from 20. Yeah! Side at 11. He's getting close to the 1,000 point. 1:30 opening quarter. It could happen tonight, they tell me. Manning crosses timeline, right-hand side.
Well, it'd be nice to let the secret out to us at least, but that's their call, I guess.
To the wing they go from 20 and 0. Drive rebound. This is Kuska. Out to Bowman. Nice to see him in the lineup tonight. Now to Weber. Back to Kuska. In and out. Just missed it.
He's got to be feeling a little butterfly or two.
He can flat out shoot it too.
Well, it was a little flat there. It's going to take time for him to get into rhythm. Nice to see him back on the floor. Desperately is needed.
He'll be a Valparaiso baseball product next year. 49 seconds to go opening quarter, and we got to travel. Too much walk on the boardwalk, slip down to the ground. 49.6 to go opening quarter. Look at the D1 baseball, Jake. You've got Brummel going to Indiana. You've got Kuska going to Valpo. That's good stuff.
Yeah, I tell you what, athletic to say the least, this Pontiac boys compound. And guys, to give you a little more on the secret, I think it's very obtainable by the end of the first half for Bowman.
I figured that. Okay. Well, here comes Mr. Bowman. Let's see. We're tied at 11, 40 seconds to go opening quarter. I'm sure they'll stop the ball game. Brummel. Bowman from about 24 feet. Rebound tip. No, and a foul on the play going the other way, they're going to say.
Who's that on?
Looks like it's on. We're going to wait. We're going to go the other way.
I thought they going to call mashing, but he had inside position.
I thought so too, but they changed the call, I think, so they got to call him Coach Kelly now.
5 blue. Okay.
You know, Coach Kelly gets excited like there's a drought in the farm year, but he's doing good now. You calmed him down there, Jay?
Yeah, that's right. Well,
he's a great guy.
Alma mater and was a coach there at Central Catholic as well, so a lot of feelings there for Kelly, I'm sure.
And coming off last year's tough Elite 8 loss when they got second in the state. Weber from 5. Yeah! The Indians lead 13-11, 24 seconds to go in the opening quarter.
Riley with 5 and does what he does best, taking it to the rack.
To the wing they go. Out to Snurley. The Indians by 2 now. We're calling Tim Scott down. Hayes from 10 feet. Rebound, Brummel. We got to go quick. 4 with 3. Bowman with 2. To Brummel on the buzzer. Bouncing. Oh, it's in. They'll wave it off. They'll wave it off. They'll call it basket interference. You can't touch it when she was going in. And that'll do the quarter. Tim?
All right, with the Indians on a 6-0 run and enjoying a 13-11 advantage. A reminder that you're listening to Indian basketball on the Ion Central Illinois, part of the Casa Media High School Sports Network. Remember, strong roots have strong yields, and if you want performance that counts, it starts with the legacy of superior results found with Bowman Seed, your local legacy DeKalb and Asgrow dealer. Contact Andy Bowman today. Graymont Co-op's been serving agriculture since 1903 with grain, agronomy, feed insurance, and now internet. If you'd like to join the Graymont Co-op team, visit GraymontCoop.com and fill out an application. Backing the Indians, that's Graymont Co-op. And of course, folks, enjoy house-ground steak burgers, smokehouse salads, appetizers, select smoke features, and the home-style horseshoe. Where's that at? Bob and Ringo's Grill and Smokehouse in downtown Pontiac. Open Tuesday through Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Weekly specials include smoked rib quesadilla, brisket, burnt ends, and ribs. That's all at Bob and Ringo's Grill and Smokehouse.
Hey guys, I had that for lunch today too. I know I texted it in our group chat. Mighty good as well. I caught them just before they closed.
Bowman right side running off the shot. Oh my God! It's 15-11 Pontiac. Dave Sullivan, our winner tonight on trivia. Dave Sullivan brings home the win. We'll get a gift certificate after the ball game to him on a FaceTime message. 7:35 to go before halftime. Hayes, kick, layup, and yes, 15-13. Indians by 2. 7:29 to go for halftime, Jake.
I'm going to let it out of the bag now, guys. Bowman has to get 10 for 1,000 is what they tell me. He's 2 points away.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
You know, had to milk it a little bit. I was sworn to secrecy.
Well, here he goes to the well, throws it away to the corner, trying to save, and they steal. Tribe up 2. Here comes Hayes down the floor. Hayes has it knocked away, and the Indians get it back. It might be coming right now. Kick to the corner, laid up. No,
nice.
Weber laid up.
Nice.
Riley Weber, right place, right time like always, and a try by 4 with 6:59 to go before halftime.
Pontiac was on a 10-0 run prior to that Hayes basket down there, but that was the hustle of Fenton at the other end, slapping the ball out of Hayes' hands that started that trip down the court, and the extra pass by Mashing. Weber, another chance for a three-point play.
Love watching this kid play. Love watching them all play. Up and good. Tribe lead by 5, 18-13, 6:59 to go before halftime.
Riley with 8 to lead the way, along with Kerr Bowman. He has 8.
The Pontiac fans out in high numbers tonight. They love the rivalry of this one. Snurley, kick left to the key. A lot of fans here tonight. Between the rings, turning, twisting, right side. Tim?
Yeah, you can see the student body over there. It must be blackout night. All in black.
Fun night down here, no question about it. Eller turning, twisting in lane, down low, knocked away by the Tribe. Can we get it to Bowman? He's got it. Let's see if he can score. They're up 5, Pontiac is. 6:15 to go halftime. Bowman right side running layup. Oh, off a hand out of bounds. It goes back to the Indians, up 5.
So does 10 tie it or 10 give him 1,000?
They tell me the number's 10.
Okay. Well, that means he thought he had that layup and would have been in the 1,000-point club. But I'm sure it will happen.
Next time he gets it, it's going up. You watch. Here's Bowman
right
from
now.
21 feet. No. Rebound, Central Catholic. 6 minutes go halftime. Indians by 5.
Excellent look out of the time, or out of the out of bounds play there. Shot was just a little flat.
Manny right into the key. Low trouble at all. Central Catholic for years have been great programs. The Graham steps on the sideline out of bounds, and the Tribe up 5. And a video was passed along here earlier this week with the 04 team. And when's the last time we won this conference?
04, was it? Yeah.
Is it, Jake? Is that what it is?
Yep, 2004 is what they tell me.
Okay. I felt young back then. Weber to the right wing.
This just in, we were.
Brummel. Yes! Oh, Henry! Not the candy bar. The basketball player nails it. The Tribe by 8. 5:31 to go for halftime. Timeout, Tim.
We were up down 11-5. All of a sudden, a 16-2 run.
It'll be 30-second timeout.
And Central Catholic forced to burn a timeout. State Bank of Graymont understands the farming community has been helping area farmers prosper since 1913. All the loan officers have been involved in ag lending for years, all with farm backgrounds. Stop on in and enjoy the bank's regular free checking account. Unlimited check writing, no monthly service charge, free internet banking, and account access 24. State Bank of Graymont, member FDIC. A reminder, Indian basketball on the Eye on Central Illinois, part of the Casa Media High School Sports Network, presented by Brandt Professional Agriculture and the Bank of Pontiac Marco.
5:31 to halftime. Indians by 8. Crossing the timeline. Graham right of the key.
Again, 16-2 after the, boy, Bowman's been
steals.
all over the place with his active hands.
The second quarter, they have played outstanding. And a try by 8. And here they come with Bowman.
Yeah, do away with the 6-for-6 minutes. Ever since Bowman's been nailing those threes.
Three-pointer up. No. Rebound Hayes. Hayes and a rebound to Manny. Go ahead.
And you can see where Kustra's back out of the lineup. He's just going to get little spurts, I'm sure, tonight.
Hayes right side driving, turning, twisting, laid up. I thought he traveled. No foul in the play. 4:48 to go for halftime. The Indians by 8. Jake.
Number 14.
I tell you what, guys, I mean, so far so good. 21-13 with 4:48 left to go in the second. It's a good way to start conference play, but again, the Indians have to play 32 minutes tonight and on throughout the rest of the year as well. So,
Callan Hayes free throw up and good. It's 21-15. It should be on that board now. The Tribe with 4:48 to go for halftime.
You know, I'm not saying that's not a foul against Henry down there, but all of a sudden you bang, and then they whistle one.
Second one to no.
He was kind of looking. I go, look, I've been doing that all night. Now you're going to whistle it on me. So
His shot is nowhere like it used to be.
no, I don't know what's happened with Hayes' shot.
Bowman right side trying for the steal. They dive for it and they do steal. Hayes, open floor, layup, good! Nice little move by Snurley. 21-16 the score. Pontiac by 5, 4:24 to go before halftime.
Well, that's our 5th turnover, and that was critical right there. Don't think Central Catholic's just going to hide the hole. They're going to come back at you.
Mashing, here's Bowman. Let's see if he can get it. Kick to Brummel. He's going up from 21. He's got another one. The Indians by 8. Nice to have him back in the lineup. 24-16, 4 minutes to go before halftime.
Henry with 8, Riley with 8, Kerr with 8. Pretty balanced scoring, don't you think?
Yeah. Manny driving right side. Shut off nicely. Serta, the boy, the All-Stater last year, left to Florida IMG Academy. We wish him best of luck in next year in Notre Dame. Hayes off the glass with a fade like Dave Corzine. Up and good. Nice shot.
Now that was pretty.
Yeah.
That was his best look of the night.
24-18. Indians by 6. 3:30 to halftime.
In
Serta
motion. In motion on that shot. That was That was a throwback to yesteryear.
Like Corzine. Mashing over to Weber.
I'd like to see them get a touch inside. Our
There's
big
Mashing.
three guy.
Down low, kick to the wing, Fenny. Fenny drives left side, shut off nicely. Alley-oops to Brummel. He's been on fire. Will he go up with another one? Brummel driving between the legs. Kick to Fenny. Great job of the Indians. To Weber. Weber driving, laid up. Offensive foul. They're going to call it before the shot. Indians by 6, 2:59 for halftime, too.
Sometimes you got to give a tip of the hat. And that was awfully good defense on that possession down there by Central Catholic. And for Weber, is that his second? Sure is. He's going to have a seat in the bench there, guys.
No, really, seriously, I do wish Sutter Boy best of luck down there at IMG Academy. He goes to Notre Dame next year. He's a tremendous basketball stater. I wish the Illini would have got him, just short of recruiting him.
We'll see. I know you and I argued that point.
That'll be big time.
I don't
before it's
know if
over
he
with.
was Big Ten material or not.
You wait and see.
And I could eat those words. I get it.
Laid up and good.
Grayson Eller.
Eller's solid
Eller
for
is
them.
very good. 24-20, Pontiac by 4, 2:30 to halftime. They'll beef up on the weights. He'll be an outstanding shooter, and watch what he goes. Bowman laid up and good. There it is. And stopped right now in a timeout. There's the 1,000-point club for the young man with 2:27 to go halftime. Pontiac by 6, too.
That last basket, Kurt Bowman has eclipsed 1,000 career points.
Go ahead, guys.
How about a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, the latest member of the 1,000-point club for Pontiac High School, Kurt Bowman!
Nice little, nice acknowledgement right there, and thrill of the life there for Kerr Bowman. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. A salute from M&S Dairy of the Indians at JMSA Trucking for all their transportation needs, 674-2195. And I'm sure they give a big salute to Kerr Bowman as well, guys.
Congratulations, Mr. Bowman. Know his mom and dad. Great people, great family, and a great basketball player here at Pontiac High School.
Best thing about that field goal, it was much needed. All of a sudden, Central Catholic was responding. And for the moment, they won a backdoor cut, wide open. It's the easiest 2 points Bowman's had out of his 1,000.
Indians by 6, 26-20, 2:15 to halftime. Hayes to the left corner to Manny. Class move by Pontiac's Coach Kelly to stop it and announce it. Manny, yes, from 24. Indians by 3, 26-23. Jake, 2 minutes to halftime.
Nice contested shot there, and Manny gets in for 3. But now they're looking in the left side. Back over to Johnson on the right wing. Right corner now, Mark.
Yep, here comes Kuska. Back over to Bowman. Bowman now to Johnson. Kick to Brummel. Over now, this is Kuska. To Fenny. Now to Bowman. Driving right side, laid up. Good enough foul.
Got it.
Tap the
Counts.
hoop.
Yep.
Sure, we know that referee good.
That's a good call, and Kerr beat him off the dribble. You know, without Riley Weber in there, your options go inside a little more limited, and the senior provides it on the outside there. That's his 12th point of the game.
Playing a great basketball game. Free throw up, it's good. It is 29-23 now. The Indians by 6, 1:33 over halftime.
See, we get a stop down here and try to extend this before halftime. We have had problems closing out second quarters.
In starting third quarters, Tim.
Yep, as well. You are correct.
Hayes to the wing. Off the right side elbow. It is a great defense tonight. Hayes.
With Hayes out, Henry Brummel can slack off on him.
Bombing from 20. No rebound, Brummel. Indians by 6 minutes to go before the half. Kick over to Kuska from 21. Yes! Nice to have him back in the lineup. Oh, it's in a different ball club now. Try by 9. 50 seconds over halftime, and they're all healthy.
Well, didn't rotate back down defensively, and Michael's wide open.
I'm sure Coach Welch is happy to see him healthy. Air ball, no. Bowman rebound. Let's see if we'll look for one. I think we will. 30 seconds for halftime. The try by 9.
Well, it's Central Catholic has self-destructed the last 2 possessions down. A couple of forced shots.
Reagan Krause, Jake Green at halftime tonight. Koska. He got a beautiful shot, doesn't he? Driving the side, laid it up. No! Rebound Central Catholic.
He banged into the wall hard to the pad.
Driving the right side, blocked by Brommel. 6 with 5, now with 4. The bounce pass perfect. Layup, go to the foul! Try by 11, 34-23. 3.1 to go for halftime. Jake?
Tell you what, the energy is rising, and we're starting to get back into our typical Pontiac Central Catholic contest. I think there's a little bit under the basket that time as well. Oh boy, Mark, Tim, man, this just puts a smile on my face.
24-20 was the score.
Free throw up and good. And so did Bob Ringill's lunch for you.
Oh, it was great as well.
2 with 1, they throw it away. 0.5 on the clock. The try by 12, 35-23.
24-20 was the score, Mark. 11-3 run to close out the half.
Have they calmed you down now, too?
We finally close the quarter out.
Bowman from 83 feet. Yes! No, they're going to wave it off. No, they said he didn't get it off the shot on the .5. Boy, you don't see that much. Well, we're at halftime, and the Pontiac Indians lead 35-23. Mr. Green, Tim Scott, take it away. Congratulations, Dave Sullivan.
Well, we just scored 35-23. Before we get to halftime activities, a reminder, you're watching Indian basketball on Ion Central Illinois. A favorite 4-letter word for Terry Sullivan of Lyon Sullivan Realty is sold. Your real estate professional serves all of the county. And Lyon Sullivan Realty at 321 West Madison Street. Give them a holler, or you can log on lyonsullivanrealty.com. Are you ready for another great year? Pontiac, well, Cypress Creek Renewables would like to give a huge shout out to the Indian basketball team. Best of luck this year. Cypress Creek Renewables, powering a sustainable future, one project at a time, and proud supporter of Indian basketball.
Well, Tim, now we'll set up to get Reagan Krause in here, and the next time you see us, we'll be back, and you'll actually see us this time. Ben Meyer will set us up, and Reagan Krause coming on to join us here just momentarily. Hey everyone, welcome into the halftime show. Jake Green and Reagan Krause. Reagan,
Hi.
thanks for joining us tonight.
Thank you for having me.
Hey, I tell you what, class of 2020, Stanford senior, you're a Stanford softball teammate of the year here this year. You've had third team all Pac-12 here this year. 3 career no-hitters, 27-15 is your record. You've had multiple NCAA regional appearances. Last year with the Women's College World Series. 2 high school regional titles. You didn't get to play a senior year softball season when you were in high school, and the info sheet just kept rolling and rolling and rolling. Just wow. I mean, just complete, utter amazement to me. I've always wanted to get you on. I always bug your mom, Amy, with a bunch of tech stuff, and I'm like, one of these days I'm gonna get Reagan on, and
Well,
finally I could do so. So now I gotta ask you, what was it like to have played here at PTHS and, of course, within the confines of Pontiac, and now you're in such an impactful position over at Stanford in California?
It's been amazing. I think obviously the community and the support at Pontiac has been very influential in my success, and I would not be anywhere near I am without them. And I'm very grateful for the community, my coaches here, the great softball program and athletic program that Pontiac has, and just all the support that I've gotten over the years.
Well, tell me what a D1 athlete's schedule is like. I'm sure your routine, your workouts, you got to balance schoolwork in with that as well. Tell me about that. What's that like?
It's pretty intense. Like, there's no way to sugarcoat it. In the fall, we work out like 6 times a week with 3 conditionings and then 3 lifts, and then 14 hours of practice. So
wow.
Putting that and school and trying to like balance a social life, it's challenging, but I think the heart is what makes it a lot of fun.
Yeah, well, dedication, no doubt. I had this on here too. Goals going into college, did you have any going into Stanford, either academically, athletically? Have you met those goals? What are you looking to do in your final year? What's on the horizon as far as your goals, athletic and academically? What's in Reagan's mind that she wants to accomplish?
I think like every 8-year-old softball player, my dream is to go to the Women's College World Series, and thankfully this year my dream got to come true. That experience was so surreal between, the Nike suite that we got to go into, all the free swag that we got, playing in front of 13,000 people, like police escorts to games, seeing family. I saw Coach Hayner there. She made the drive down. So like just seeing that all come together was like a full circle moment in my life, and it was so awesome. So this year the goal is the same. Obviously, to make it back to the Women's College World Series, but ultimately bring home the national championship, hopefully.
Well, I tell you what, that's 13,000 is a lot different than 13 when you go out here to the softball diamond. So now you take a step back from athletics. What's your plans after Stanford as far as, Reagan personally? What are you going to school for? What's your plans? I think I saw it a little bit in your personal profile, but tell me about it. What do you want to do?
So I'm finishing up my degree in management science and engineering this spring. And then right now I'm in the works of applying to the communications co-term at Stanford. And then if I were to get accepted, I would be a GA for the softball team and helping out with them and being like a coach and pursuing my master's degree as well.
Man, I tell you what, the plate is just full and full and full. It's like me on Thanksgiving. It's just a lot. Hey, but now we're going to take a step back even further outside of Reagan. Little sister Elaine is committed to Stanford. She's a junior. I tell you what, it's Amy, your mom, was a softball standout at ISU. Your dad, a baseball standout at Olivet, and now you, a softball standout at Stanford. And now we look at Elena, who's probably going to be a softball standout at Stanford too. So, what's your thoughts on little sis going to Stanford too?
I'm super excited for her. I think that the coaches, the staff, the professors, the team culture at Stanford is just one that can't be turned down. And so when she got that opportunity, I was super excited for her. I tried to keep myself kind of out of her recruiting experience just because I didn't want her to feel like she had to go to Stanford because of me, and also because I didn't want her to feel like she couldn't go to Stanford because of me. So that decision, like, she totally made by herself, and I'm so excited to see her hard work over the years pay off now.
Well, it's definitely surreal. You have 2 grouses that are going to be at Stanford, and who knows, maybe Courtney, little sis, maybe even she goes to Stanford. And man, I tell you what, anything else you want to tell the people that are watching? I know a lot of people have showed interest. They want to hear from Reagan. What do you have to say to the people watching now, and anything else that you would like to say?
Just how thankful I am for all the support that I've gotten. I wouldn't be here if it weren't for every single person that's listening and watching, and so I'm just so thankful for all the opportunities that I've received over the years and all the support as well.
I tell you what, it was a great little conversation here we had. One of my bucket list items, I've told you that. I wanted to get it done, and now with just about 2:55 left to go, so we get back till halftime. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in to the halftime show. Reagan, thank you for tuning in.
Thank you for
having
having me.
Have a safe trip back to Stanford. And,
thank you.
Man, hopefully good luck to the Indian softball program, too.
Thank you. Absolutely. Go get them.
All right, we'll see everyone here with us as we come back from break.
All right, back here at the high school, excellent interview out of there with Reagan Krause and Jake Green as the Indians lead here by 12 at the intermission. Kelly Electric of Pontiac, always a proud supporter of Indian basketball. They work hard to get the job done right. The first time at Kelly Electric, wiring Central Illinois for more than 40 years. And do you have a plumbing, heating, or cooling emergency? We'll give DPI Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling a call. They'll be on their way. DPI is a licensed, local, family-owned, and operated business serving the plumbing and HVAC needs of the county. Their highlighted, trained, and certified technicians have the expertise necessary to help you out. DPI available 24 hours a day and located on Ladd Street right there in Pontiac. All right, Jake, with halftime activities and about set to go, we're underneath the minute. Couple of things. 11-0 run late in that first quarter. All of a sudden, the Indians down 11-5, turned it into a lead, and then they close out on an 11-3 run with about a minute and a half to go. That's why they're enjoying a 12-point advantage.
Yeah, and the Indians need to bring that intensity here as we start the second half, Tim. That's without a doubt. If they can set the tempo here early in these first couple of minutes in this third quarter, the Indians are going to have a really nice second half here with Central Catholic, but it's going to start here within these first couple of minutes, and they need to just stretch it out. And, yeah, the tempo needs to be up, the energy needs to be up, turnovers need to be at a 0 or a 1, but always kind of hard to get away from turnovers sometimes. You always seem to pick up a couple, but the Indians need to limit them without a doubt.
Well, they have, I got them down for 7 in the game, but it was those first 4 that were unforced, sloppy. But to their credit, they turned it around. Michael Kustra is back. A little bit of celebration right there. We'll get Mark right back in here. And obviously, the big story tonight, Kerr Bowman. He has 16 in the game, and he's entered the 1,000-point club. Mark, take it away.
Manny left wing with the basketball. Manny kicking. Down low they go. This is Mr. Hayes to the rack. Kicked out to the wing, now to Manny. Manny, good athlete, left of the key with 7:33 to go in the third. Lob to Hayes. He works on Brummel. Nice to have him back. Manny from 21. Knuckleball and good. Try by 9. 35-26. 7:23 to go in the third, guys.
I got him for 8. That seems like every time they need a basket, Manning's coming up huge. He only has 3 field goals, but
Rocket Brummel laid up good. Could have had a travel. They don't call it. Try by 11, 37-26, 7:07 to go in the third. We'll take it.
Yeah, no doubt. He walked. Got away with it. Coach Welch is none too happy. I don't blame him.
He is working those referees tonight. Manny left to the key. 6:50 to go in the third. The Indians by 11. Mays to the right wing to Manny. And we've got a 3-second violation.
Mark, we got a minute. Roy Mackerson, go right ahead. Well, Roy, I know we mentioned before, I don't know if you heard us on the pregame. I personally didn't realize that you were in the hospital there. I hope you're feeling better. Hope you're enjoying the broadcast tonight. You are severely missed out here, no doubt about it.
Yeah, I know he's tuned in. I asked him, hey, Roy, did you hear me? And he somehow texted back on his little flip phone, yeah, I got you.
All right, well, that's
Roy's
good.
tuning in up there at
and
the
for
top
anybody
of
to know, Roy has been a fixture at that score table for many, many years.
Fenny from 20 and 0. Riley Johnson has the basketball. He turns and twists. Kick over to Weber. Weber, right side driving, turning and twisting. To the wing they go.
Excellent.
Corner Brummel. Great ball movement. Go to the rack for the slam. Oh, my. That made Roy happy. Indians by 13. 6:02 to go in the third.
Brummel with 12. He made the extra move to make the high percentage shot. No doubt about it.
How do you do, Rim? Wow, by Brummel. Hayes to the wing. Snurley down low, laid up, no, found the play. And that's the power move put up that time by Trayton Eller.
Yeah, Eller.
Eller, Indians by 13, 39-26. Our thought and prayers are right with you, Roy, the whole way through. That stuff's going around, boy, I tell you.
Number 30, Trayton Eller.
Eller's one of those unsung kids. Again, he can be on my ball team any day of the week there. Can Eller.
Eller's free throw up and good. Tim Scott's blood pressure is about 100/70 now, and the Indians by 13. Feel good?
I feel fine.
Okay.
At moments in this game, feel better than other moments.
The dunk made you feel good. Timeout, boys. Take it away. Try by 12. 5-5-1 to go in the third.
Indians salute this timeout by the Potter Agency in downtown Pontiac and your local agent Milford Hunter. Stop on in at the Potter Agency there on the square. And the Mackeson Dairy Farm just outside of Pontiac sending a special shout out as well, and hopefully for an Indian win here tonight. And again, a reminder, Indian basketball now in Central Illinois, part of the Casson Media Network, and presented by Brandt Professional Agriculture and the fine folks at the Bank of Pontiac.
Well, I know Brummel's a ways away from the 1,000-point club, but at one time, I think he was over 800 this year, wasn't he? If I remember right.
Yeah, and then, of course, he was out for a couple of weeks. We'll have to check into that.
That's a ways away. I get it.
If we can gather some
information.
Lob the
Bowman, laid up and gone! Indians by 14, 41-27. 5:30 to go in the third quarter, boys. Manny.
Nice backdoor cut right there.
To the corner, now to the wing.
Biggest advantage out of the Indians at 14.
Up from 20 and 0. Rebound, Brummel. Indians by 14, 5:09 to go in the third. Now Bowman.
Now, last time Central Catholic hit the court, it was the
Bob to Weber, layup good.
It was the State Farm Classic. Weber with 10 in the game. We got another timeout. Coach Welch, they were blown out by Fieldcrest in their last game at the State Farm Classic. It's been a tough couple of ball games for Central Catholic.
Pontiac by 16, 5:03 to go in the third. And Jake, talk about Roy more, and we wish Roy our thoughts and prayers here.
Well, yeah, Roy, I know he's tuning in. A little background on Roy. He used to work a little bit in the athletic department when he was in school. I believe alongside Don DeLuga, maybe? I don't know. Him, Munch, they get him crossed up. Between him and Fritz Pagel, the stories just kind of run together once in a while. I know Fritzy's out in Arizona tonight as well, but yeah, Roy tuning in from atop of OSF, but you know, still doing all right. Just getting everything all figured out. Roy's also the bus driver and scorekeeper.
He wears a lot of hats.
He wears a lot of hats. Prairie Farms guru, if you will. You know, part of that famous ice cream machine in the hospitality room for the tournament. Of course, along with Jesse Mackeson. The list goes on with Roy, and as we bring Mark back in here.
I'd like to say hello to Coach Gurra tonight. Coach Gurra there, coached that basketball all-conference team, actually the Corn Belt champs in 04, correct, Tim?
Yeah. He's dealing with health issues as well.
Yep.
Wish him the best, no doubt about it.
Talked to him the other day on FaceTime, 15 minutes. Down low they go, laid up and good. Layup that time by number 30 and Mr. Aller. 43-29, trying by 14, 4:39 to go in the third.
Great timeout by Central Catholic on a well-run play for an easy look.
Brummel from 9, no. Finney on the rebound. Kick to Weber, watch him go to work. Weber turning, twisting to the left elbow. Over to Bowman. Kick over to Brummel. They'll probably go right back to Weber. Here he is between the circles. Weber right wing to Johnson. Over to Finney. Our ball movement's great tonight. Really crisp. It has been lately, hasn't it?
Yeah, patience. They're in no hurry down here at this end.
Bowman right side, stops on a dime from 9 and nails it. Pontiac by 16, 4 minutes to go in the third.
20 in the game for Kerr.
Manny brings it up. It's nice to see the whole lineup back with you to the hardwood. Manny crossed his timeline. Right wing. This is Hayes. He's up from 10. That's not even close. Boy, last year he didn't nail that one.
He's had one good-looking shot, and the rest have just been ricochets off the glass.
To the right wing now to Finney.
He's got 7 in the ball game.
Bowman left side off a Saint out of bounds. Jake, 3:32 to go in the third. Indians by 19, or 16, excuse me.
Well, it's going to be Kerr Bowman on the inbound here, Mark. He'll look to Riley Weber in that left wing area. Weber on the drive in through the paint, draws the foul, won't get the bucket.
Weber at the line to shoot the 2, though. I'll tell you what, he is a solid basketball player. 3:28 to go in the third. Ben Meyer, the best cameraman in the business. Hope you had a great holiday, Ben. I hope everything went great for your holiday season. Nice to have him back with us tonight.
As they inbound this play, that technical to start the game was because of a dunk. Pontiac was dunking in the pregame.
Oh, you got to let that slide, don't you? Fenny to the wing. Fenny over to Weber from 21. Rebound Hayes.
A tough look right there in that corner shot.
Hayes turns, twists, down low from 5.
There
That's
we go.
his shot and good.
Yep.
45-31. Pontiac by 14. 2:57 to go in the third.
That time he came up, gave the contact, not enough to get the charge. That's a good post play out of that senior.
Weber between the circles. Brummel from 22. Rebound grabbed by Brummel, laid up and good. Pontiac leads by 16, 47-31. 2:30 going to third, boys.
That last two possessions, we fell in love with threes, but to Henry's credit, at least he followed his shot. Those weren't good-looking threes, but the follow-up was outstanding.
Down low, Hayes blocked by Brummel. Here come the Indians.
Tell you what, Brummel has been stellar since his return, boys.
Defensively.
There he is missing a dunk, but he got it back up to Hayes off the rebound. The Indians by 16, 2 minutes going to third. The bomb is blocked by Weber. Here's Johnson, 3-on-3 break, and throws it to the wall out of bounds. 2:01 to go in the third. Riley wanted that one. The Indians by 16.
Well, a little bit too cute. He was trying for a look-away pass, and it looked right into the wall. So
the game's always easier in the stands and the headset, let me tell you.
Yeah, but, Mark, you have got to. Number one, you're in the middle of 3-on-2. No one stopped him. Should have took it straight to the hole until someone picks him up.
That should be a charge, and it is. Great call by the referee with 1:51 to go in the third. Longtime friends of ours here. And the Indians up 16.
Well, that just makes the point what Jake just talked about a moment ago. Henry Brummel playing great defense since his return. It certainly has been a much-needed boost for the Indian.
Bowman crosses timeline. Bowman to the wing. This is Weber. Weber in the lane from 5. Nope. Rebound Manny of Central Catholic. Try by 16. 1:30 to go in the third. Turning, twisting. Hayes, there's his move. No, he couldn't get the layup, but that was a great move, let me tell you.
But Riley helped out. He might have got a fingertip on that ball. Certainly altered the shot.
Weber to the right wing, Fenny. Fenny over to Brummel. Kickoff to Bowman. I like the way we set it up. Try by 16.
For the most part, very patient offensively after the first 6 minutes of this game.
Bowman from 20. Yes! The Indians by 19, 50-31. 49 seconds to go in the third. Home cooking. We have been solid at home this year.
23 in the game, and that three was in rhythm and looked good, and certainly was.
Besides the tournament, Morton got us, and that's been it. Left of the key, Manny. And Morton solid. Oh, are they good. Hayes, give and go, Eller, lay up, and 50-33. Indians by 17. 23 going to third, boys. Here comes Mr. Bowman. Bowman brings it up on a walk crossing the timeline. Kick over to Weber. Now to Kuska. Nice to see him back in the lineup as well. Kuska over to Brummel. 7 was 6. They named a candy bar after him. What can he do with it? He drives the left side. Kick to Weber from the O-zone. No! It didn't fall tonight. We're done with 3. It's the good old orange and blue 50. Central Catholic 33. Guys, take it away.
With the Indians up by 17, 50-33, RE Dynamics is a full-service real estate office out of Pontiac with over 35 years combined experience. David Wayman, Ryan Rich, Donna Sartoris providing the best service in every area of the client's need. Buying, selling, commercial, investment properties, or simply providing a free market analysis on your home. They do it all. That is RE Dynamics. And Stoller International has been serving the Central Illinois farming community since 1935 and continues to do so today with their 5 locations. They are the dealership That's Service Belt, providing Case IH, Kubota, JCB, Ken's, Bobcat, Woods, MacDon, and many other name brand equipment to the customers, as well as their high-quality equipment at the 5 locations offering the full-service parts and sales department. Stop in at your local Stoller International store today to see how they can help you.
Tim, are you taping the Illini tonight?
No, I'm just going to catch the second half there.
They're struggling early, I understand.
That's no surprise. I figured that one's going to be an L.
It's 15-4.
They had a tough time
early.
It is early, and they had a tough time matching up with them last year. They might be a little better equipped with the veterans, but still.
Tuesday night we'll be in Morris. Next Friday night we'll be in, I think, St. Joe Ogden, right?
St. Joe Ogden, yep.
East Peoria Saturday, right?
Yep. I don't know who we got, but we're in East Peoria for a shootout.
I believe we do have East Peoria at East Peoria.
East Peoria,
Mashing nails a 3. The try by 20. 7:37 to go in the ball game.
Southmore gets in that. His first 3.
The Indians are solid. They won the JV game early. There's bright things all over this high school. Man to the right baseline. On the kick. Left to the key with the basketball. Now to Mr. Eller. Bounce past Graham. Kick over. Back to Eller. No. Rebound grab by Mashing. Come to drive up 20. Everybody going to play tonight. 7:10 to go, guys.
Well, this methodically, after a tough start out of them in the first quarter, they have kept the foot on the pedal. They did enough things right.
Well, they're solid.
And they have really pushed the Saints right out of this gymnasium here.
Kick to Weber. Watch him go to work. Kicks the wing now to Fenney. Fenney finds the baseline bounce passing. Mashing's already got 3 the last time down. He's up for a shot. No, foul the play. Mashing at the line to shoot 2. 6-4-2 to go in the ball game. And Jake, you're down here every day. What's it like the senior atmosphere with these kids?
Well, you know, you really saw it a lot last year, Mark, and it was almost like they all worked in unison together. And you know, the senior atmosphere when it goes on the court is really high, and I think they've really grown together a lot more this year than we've seen kind of at the start of this year. It was getting the gears back oiled, if you will, and now everything's kind of getting back together. And then, of course, the student body, when you go to the senior aspect there, is also heavy as well. So, you know, a lot of people are tuned into Pontiac boys basketball, and that's without a doubt.
Second one good. Great analogy. The try by 22. On the kick, left to the key. Manning, left side. Driving in the lane, knocked away. Still knocked away, and they got a foul in the play. 6:24 to go in the ball game.
We got a break here. Jesse Faber needs your vote on March 19th. Jesse Faber has served our ag community. They're the #1 economic driver in Illinois for decades. We need Jesse Faber's downstage voice advocating for our values, not more Chicagoland nonsense, distracting from what makes our economy work. Vote Jesse Faber for state senate. Make sure our values, our families, and our community is not forgotten. Vote Faber for senate.
Got more, Tim? Go ahead.
I want to say at the end of this ad, the old disclaimer, but like the radio days, but I've mentioned that before.
Free throw up and good. Go ahead.
Well, a longtime sponsor is Driscoll's in Pontiac for a dependable vehicle to get you around for your various winter activities. Find plenty of great deals at your Did It, Done It, Still Dealin' dealer, Driscoll's in Pontiac.
Pam Scher runs a wonderful car dealership and a great crew out there with John and the whole crew, and we wish them nothing but success in 2024. 6:18 to go, the try by 21. Everybody happy tonight in Indian land. Manny right wing. We will see you next in Morris, Illinois. Weather permitting, they tell me.
Yeah, we'll have to see what the weather brings next
Hayes
week.
from 5 and no. Rebound Weber. Try by 21, Tim.
They tell me it may snow a lot this weekend, guys.
Hear this.
This morning I saw on my phone was 3 to 5 Tuesday and 1 to 3 Tuesday night. But that's a long time away. You never know.
Bowman right of the key. 5:43 to go in the ball game. The only question is when the Indians going to sub out here. I'm guessing a 3-minute mark. We'll see. Weber driving, wild shot. Good, and a foul. Count the hoop. Oh, my, how did he get that to go? Try by 23, 5:36 to go. You got to carry your mat tonight. About what we thought coming to the well.
Well, Riley's got that unique ability
To
to kind
score.
of twist and turn and go through some gyrations, and always under the control for the most part inside.
A lot of basketball hours for that young man.
Yep, no doubt about it. And in the senior year, you can see the rewards.
Free throw and good. Try by 24. He's got a bunch tonight.
13 to be exact.
5:30 to go in the ball game. Very balanced tonight. Manning to the wing. Indians trying to win this Illini Prairie Conference. Starts tonight with win number 1. Turning,
Nice.
twisting. Hayes layup and through. That's beautiful. Now it's 58-36. 5:17 to go. Guys, take it away.
Hey, I'm going to beat Tim to a little bit right here. Pam Sawyer's checking in. She says she loves to hear Mark and Tim. So Pam Sawyer, thank you for watching. She watches just about every night, guys. I know that for sure. She's one of our special education teachers and lunch duty workers, if you will. Love Pam Sawyer. She's awesome.
All right. State Farm agent Greg Kurtball is proud to be part of the Pontiac community. Stop in and see him in his new location right across from the street for the Pontiac Post Office. Remember, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Take your small business to the next level with Mary T. Faber Solutions. Mary T. Faber Solutions provides back office support so you can hand off the tasks that are slowing you down, and you can get busy making your business unique and successful. The stuff you love to do. Work smarter, not harder, with Mary T. Faber Solutions. And go Indian.
All right, back here at Pontiac High School. Jake Green, Tim Scott, best cameraman in the business, Ben Meyer. Dave Sullivan, our trivia winner tonight. Great food at Victory Lanes. If you don't bowl, the food is fantastic, isn't it, Tim? Pizza's awesome.
No doubt about it. Boy, I could use a slice right now. That sounds pretty good.
Bowman in the kick. Out to Manshing. Now to Bowman. Kick over now to Weber. Weber tries right side, laid up, and no, gets the rebound back up and gone. Indians lead 60-36. 4:50 to go, boys.
And we got a blocking foul here in Brummel. To just update the balanced scoring you talked about, make that Caden Mashing, I do believe, picked it up. Henry Brummel with 14, Riley Weber with 15, and Kerr Bowman with 23. So
The Michael Jordan number.
that's a pretty good night for your three seniors out there. And Michael Kustra has chipped in with a 3-point field goal. And the best thing about that, he got playing time tonight.
Manny from 20-0, Brummel rebound. Try by 24, 4:33 to go in the ball game.
And I'm sure Michael is done for the evening. He got a taste of it, and they'll got to work him back into the rotation. He'll be a starter before it's all said and done.
Weber in the kick to Bowman. The gym, it makes you healthy. It makes you feel great here in 2024. Bowman in front of the timeline. 4:10 to go in the try by 24. And we're in 2024. How about that?
Well, I know Fieldcrest got them. I forgot the score, but I know it was over 20 points.
It
23,
sure was. I saw
23
it,
or
yeah.
4. Saints don't get beat up by 22 days in a row, or 2 games in a row. But it's
Weber
happening.
rockets the wing out of bounds. Looking for Brummel. 3:54 to go. Tried by 24. I thought he'd start subbing out 3-minute mark. We'll see here.
We got a break here. You finally have your dream home. Now you need the right insurance to protect it, because when it comes time to file a claim and do you want any surprises, talk to your Country Financial rep, Marlon Iles, to find out if you have the right protection. He can help you understand your options and select coverages to meet your needs. Home insurance policies issued by Country Mutual Insurance, Country Casualty Insurance, and Country Preferred Insurance, all out of Bloomington, Illinois.
Eller on the kick now to the wing. Driving in the lane. We got a foul off the move. They're going to count that hoop, I think. Nice move put by Will Vogel. It's 60 now. Should count the hoop. Should be 60. Well, they got 38. 3:40 go in the ball game. We will see you next Tuesday night in Morris. Then we'll be in St. Joag the next Friday, and then East Peoria on Saturday.
Yep, we'll be in St. Joseph for Another Illini Prairie matchup. This one's on the road.
Weber crosses timeline.
Central Catholic came into this game 0-1, and they lost to St. Joe as the Indians burned a timeout. They lost by 10 in December, so we'll see how that one works out. Gives you a little bit of a chance. A reminder, Pontiac Indian basketball on the High and Central Illinois, part of the Casa Media High School Sports Network, presented by Brandt Professional Agriculture and the Bank of Pontiac. Well, big night out here, Jake, and a lot of things were happening from the ball game itself. A big win for the Indians. Kerr Bowman over 1,000 points. And, of course, Reagan, with your interview with Reagan, I should say there, at halftime. Big night here. Nicely done, my man. Reagan Krause, I'm trying to spit out.
Well, yeah, Eric Murphy is putting the camera away. He's going to have no issue writing the paper, the article for tonight. I think he got some good shots of everything and all the information he needs. But yeah, no doubt, Tim. Everything came together pretty well. Looking through our comments here while we have a second. Greg Imke, he's watching from St. Joe. Mark May mentioned that here just a little bit ago. Let's see. Aiden Peacock, he is always tuning in. He says, great game, boys. And Laramie Melchers, his son plays in the junior varsity campaign. He's watching from Long Beach tonight.
Long Beach, California. Have fun there. Fenny right side.
Well, it's got to be
layup and no.
Got to be warmer there, and it is here.
JVs look great. They all look great. Right side running layup, no. Tip up and no. And we have got a ball back in Central Catholic's hand with a foul. Shot for two here now with 3:04 to go. The Indians by 21.
Yeah, a little sloppy here, but understandable. It's not sloppy as in that first quarter. It's you got the game under control, and Central Catholic, they're not. Coach Welch is going to hang in there as long as possible. The clock will allow.
Free throw good. I love what Coach Kelly's doing, Jake. He shows the video of the kids the other day, the 04 team, and he wants to win this conference bad, doesn't he?
Yeah, that's without a doubt. And especially like we've mentioned, his alma mater being Central Catholic, did some coaching time at Central. This game means a little more than just the coaching side of it as well. It gets a little personal, but then also, yeah, as we look over at the conference as a whole, it hasn't been done in 20 years, and he wants to do it again here before his stint is over.
Saw the team and the coaches after the tournament over at Edgar's right after a ball game they played and eating breakfast. Delicious food, Jimmy. Keep it up. Kicked it a wing. Fantastic meal up there.
Nice
bounce pass Weber. Layup and good for Riley Weber. His 17th of the night. The Indians by 21, 2:25 to go, and we're going to bed early tonight.
Well, Mark, you talk about putting maybe going to the bench. The home team goes to the bench when the visiting team pulls their team. Welch hasn't pulled his team yet, so I wouldn't.
I see. Okay.
Because you know how those things have worked out between Pontiac and Central Catholic. I think the world of Coach Welch. He'll fight to the end. There.
I remember one Watsika night when Jake Krause coached the basketball team, and Gura was over there for a while, and we subbed out, and next thing you know, we were up 35, and then we were up by 8, and Butch Cotter about lost it.
Well, and that's because, what's his name, the coach over there at Watsika.
I know.
That Baldwin, but in any event, he didn't pull his starters, and we were trying to play the sportsman route, and darn near cost us the ball game.
You are right. You are correct. Second one and good. Times have changed. The Indians up big.
Do you know how many times we've gone down to Central Catholic the last 25 years, and we've come home
good food,
complaining up a storm because of a loss?
A Lucas Pizza afterwards, I can tell you that.
That was the highlight for about a 10-year period of time.
John Snyder should have bought it for us, I told him.
No kidding.
Bowman left to the key, but the referees did. Bowman driving, layup, and the Indians by 21, 64-43, 1:55 to go.
Bowman with 25.
Down low they go, and a foul to play with 1:50 to go.
I had Riley with 17 for the game. I hope that's correct. He is done for the night.
I had him for 17 on the board,
Yep, okay.
25 for Bowman, I see.
Yep, and he's still on the floor.
Free throw on the way, and no. We wish certainly the best of luck down there at IMG Academy and Irishland, Notre Dame. Watch the size of that young man. Watch him get to the weights, Tim. Watch his range increase. The Illini wanted him bad. They looked at him live about 15 times. They wanted him that bad. He is going to be that good, I'm telling you. There go the subs, guys. Jake, who all we got in? We got 5 coming in, correct?
Looks like Melton, Garcia, King, DeWald, and Pfaff. Is that Pfaff's first couple of minutes tonight?
Yeah.
Well, you know, he had a lot of playing time with the injuries and all, but, you know, all of a sudden with Henry back, that took away time from him. And
he's a nice player, too. Very nice player.
He's got moments, and he's got work to do, but he's certainly got the skill set, and they're going to be counting on him big time next year, his senior year, no doubt about it.
He's going to be good. Sure. Free throwing good. The Indians by 20, 1:50 to go.
I'll mention this too. Camden Fenton did not score a point. He was very productive on the floor.
Yes.
He had a couple of great hustle plays in that one run in the second quarter when the game was on the line late. So
here's the wall.
Kudos for him for not scoring a point. Very much a part of the win.
5 between the rings. DeWald can shoot it if he wants. Kick over now. Melton. Over to King. To Garcia. Put it up, buddy. Up from 5. No. Rebounded, grabbed, and then knocked away by Central Catholic. 20-point lead, 1:20 to go. Good move.
Garcia just had an 18th birthday, too, just a couple of days ago.
Well, I remember when I was 18. Seems like yesterday. Kick now.
It could have been.
Melton driving. Shot up and no. Knocked out of bounds. He did a nice dunk up and Ottawa that time. Remember that?
Jeremy.
Melton? Yeah.
Jeremy was not going to be denied. He wanted a lane to the basket for a slam dunk, but
that's wide open. Didn't see him.
Didn't work.
Here's Mr. Garcia. Jump hook up and God! Garcia connects. Tried by 22. 55 ticks to go. We'll see you Tuesday night in Morris, boys.
Get your snow shovels out. We might need them. Get up there.
You have a snow plow to go on front of the old little Chevy there, do you, Tim?
No, I don't.
Yeah, you can follow the bus.
We'll just grab the racing car of Jake Green's and fire our way up there, right? With 43.2 to go.
We'll see how far it makes it. It might just work.
Indians by 22.
The only problem with that, though, Mark, is that thing's a one-seater, so I don't know what either one of you guys in bed are going to have to strap to the roof or something.
Well, you saw Anna in the vacation movies get strapped to the hood. We can go up there. Free throw and no. Try by 22. 43.2 to go. Been fun, boys. Been a lot of fun tonight. Really has.
Well, we'll see if this springboards them. They're going to go 8-8 with the Indian. Get back to 500 and 1-0 in the conference.
Got a nice ring to it.
You know, I think their goal is to go through clean. I think that's they will accept nothing other than that. The veterans will. So we'll see how that works in the coming weeks.
Well, January 19th, Prairie Central will come back over here.
Yeah, Prairie Central. They got an injury bug all of a sudden with Levi Goad, ankle injury.
Heard that.
I don't know what his status is. They play tonight.
King to the wing. DeWald with 15 with 14. Here's Pfaff. Pfaff bailing with 13 with 12 with 10 with 9. The Indians by 22. They're going to run it out, boys. Nice to see everybody tonight. We'll see you in Morris Tuesday night. Dave Sullivan, our trivia winner tonight. Guys, take it away. Great job, Jake, Tim, and Ben Meyer and Cameron.
All right, guys. After a sluggish start, they're down 11-5, Jake. They battled back a couple of big runs in that first half, maintained in the second, and the big three comes home to roost for the Indians. 25 out of Kerr Bowman to lead the way, 17 out of Weber, 14 out of Brummel, and 5 mashing chipped in of the starters. That's the way that looked, and early and often for the Orange and Blue tonight.
Yeah, the Indians had a great contest tonight, Tim. That's without a doubt. They brought the energy. They brought what they needed to do. And, yeah, tell you what, great look here for the Indians as we look forward into conference play. I can't wait to see, what we do once we get farther into the conference.
All right, that'll do it from the high school. Once again for Ben Meyer, Mark Meyer, Jake Green, I'm Tim Scott, repeating the final. Pontiac 66. Central Catholic 44. You've been watching Indian basketball on the Ion Central Illinois, part of the Casa Media High School Sports Network, presented by Brant Professional Agriculture and the Bank of Pontiac. A pleasant good evening. So long, everybody.